it's been a while since I've done Johnny voice. Hold on.
Oh, you have to do Johnny voice.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Anchor, a Magnus Archives fan game by Kieran Roberts. The Magnus Archives is a podcast created by Rusty Quill Limited and released under a Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial Share-alike 4.0 international license. This game is available under a Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial Share-alike 4.0 international license.
Shall we play?
Yeah.
Well, that's notes. Shall we read them?
Yeah. This game was originally created in November 2019, before Season 5 was launched, so it does diverge from canon in some ways.
So it ends with Season 4? Oh my!
You may find it useful to have something to make notes with.
I am prepared. Shall we begin? I know, Jordan, right? Look at the chat. They're like, oh, it's the music!
Just bouncing the whole time.
Thank you so much for the nostalgia. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. How's the volume, chat? Are you hearing it okay? Us over the top? Right now there's just some winds, but you keep us posted about if the sound's too loud, okay? There we go.
There is a house, a small, untidy cottage set down a gritty track. It might have been charming once, a picturesque hideaway from the world set into a valley, with overgrown honeysuckle climbing up a trellis by the front door. Now the darkness presses in on all sides, and the honeysuckle has thorns which tear into stone and earth, and the thick, solid walls which seem so certain of protection shiver and tremble, and are soft to the touch, as though they are something living and hungry. So we have some options.
We can... Ooh, these words, we can click on them. Hideaway, hungry. We can examine the bag, look outside, or look upstairs. Oh, you turned on the fire dumpster.
Seems appropriate. Hold on.
Okay. For folks who have not seen this previously.
Look at the little guy. Look at little buddy. It's 2019.
And he will flicker. It's hard to tell with the ring light on, but he kicked them.
Night, Four Rats. Thank you for joining.
Have a good night, Four Rats. Thank you. No, Scott, there are no boiled peanuts, I'm afraid. Not yet. Zalia, work on that for version. I'm going to click on Hideaway.
Okay. Would you like to do the italics?
No, I'll do the italics.
You do the italics.
Text. You fumble the keys in the lock, and he laughs, and the sound is so sudden, so unexpected after the distance and coolness of the journey, the lingering loneliness, that you turn, startled, to face him. He's smiling, the laughter wrecking his frame until he's crying, and you're crying too, and he clings to you, and you hold his hand as you finally open the door. He doesn't let go.
Zalia, did I mention you're incredibly good at this? Because you're incredibly good at this.
Shall we click on
Yeah.
hungry? You open your eyes.
You aren't sure why you have done that particular action, or why you have done it at this particular time. In the back of your mind, the constant horror of the world runs through you, pushes at the edges of your thoughts like lapping waves. It is always there, but for now, it is quieted. Which is strange in itself. You blink into the darkness. There is no light on, but there is no light needed for you now. You who sees all and knows all.
Oh dear.
It's going well.
So if we click on C's, I think we might be able to read along with what happens next. Shall we?
Do it.
Do you want to go for it?
Let's do it.
All right.
The room you are in is small, and you are sitting on an old sofa, battered and worn, that dips where you sit. You wonder absently how long you have been sitting here. You wonder where here is. A cabin in Scotland is easy enough to know, but that does not feel like the truth of the place. There is a fireplace which stands empty, and an equally empty kitchen. The wind whips against the door, and there is a set of stairs which leads upwards. There is also a bag. It sits there in the centre of the rug on the floor, a nylon monolith like a standing stone.
That is a beautiful line.
Your own personal Glastonbury tour.
That's an almost better line.
Write more things.
Right. Oh my gosh, this is so good, Zalia. And we're like on the introduction screen here.
Okay, okay.
Shall we examine the bag? I think we should examine the bag.
The bag is nothing special. A sturdy black rucksack, scuffed on the bottom, the fabric of the straps worn in place from being carried. It looks very sensible. What is strange is the padlocks. They're holding one of the pockets shut.
Why does it say accept the invite?
Zalia, I do hope you're paying attention to everyone who is telling you to submit stuff to professional markets.
He might know of one. Just saying.
Right?
Right? I want to look at the pockets.
Open the pocket. It piques your curiosity. You could probably cut into the bag. It isn't designed for security, but there they are. Like something is hidden inside. Some treasure. It is, you realize, an invitation.
Scoot the camera over a little bit because you are being cropped out of the frame. There we go. How's that? I can see your lovely face now. I mean, submit to Pseudopod to get your heart broken.
Sorry.
Or participate in the Flash Fiction contest. It's wrapping up now. It won't be for another 2 years, but yeah, those are good. Accept the invite, huh? Ooh, thank you, Ocean.
Thank you, Jordan. The bag is heavy. Some of that is the weight of the padlocks, but you can feel the shift of things moving inside it. How interesting. There are several different padlocks, each with a distinctive marker attached to it.
Ooh.
You open the pockets that are not locked and pull out a variety of envelopes and items. A notebook.
Ooh, notes.
Inventory.
Inventory.
A selection of...
Hold on, stop. Notebook.
A selection of index cards.
Ooh. Okay.
A battered mobile phone. And others besides.
Okay.
Each one calls to you, piques your interest. You think you are a person who likes to find things out, who wants to solve puzzles. One of the items is an envelope. It has a name written on it, in careful letters. To Jonathan Sims, the archivist. Then who was phone?
We shall open the envelope.
Open the envelope.
Are you going to Werner Herzog this?
No.
Good.
You hold the envelope for a few moments, weighing it between your hands. It feels as though it has much more weight than it should. You open the envelope. You peel open the envelope and pull out the sheet of paper inside, then unfold it carefully. The paper is thick and a bit ragged at the top, like it has been torn out of a notebook. The handwriting, though, is careful. Someone has taken a lot of time over this. You start to read. Statement of Martin Blackwood regarding the archivist Jonathan Sims. Hi, John. Don't know if you can hear me or if the music of beholding is so loud that it drowns everything else out, so I'm going to write this down instead. Feels a bit weird to use the same trick that Jonah Magnus did to get you to read his statement, his ritual, the thing that put us in this position, but I'm not above using his tactics if I need to. And I do need to. So I hope that by this point you're engrossed in what I have to say and in my little gift. I miss you, John. We all do. It's hard to see you like this, blank and hollow and seeing everything. It's worse than the coma, but there's no Peter Lucas anymore to distract me, and we don't need protecting, or at least no more than anyone else. The world's gone mad, but we're surviving. But we need you, John. I need you. You, Jonathan Sims, not the archivist, not the archive, just you, the man, the one who walked through the lonely to bring me back. You told me once that you didn't want to be a mystery. That was right back at the start. Do you remember? In document storage when we were attacked by Jane Prentice. One of the first real conversations that we ever had. You didn't want to die and become another mystery, because despite what you said, you cared about the statements and the people who'd given them. There was no need for you to do follow-up, but you did. You cared then, and I know you care now. So I made this for you. It's not much, but I just hope that maybe... Look, don't be a mystery, John. Find your way back. I'll be waiting. I love you. Martin. Zalia.
Everyone take a moment. Our feels.
You stare at the words for a long time. You think that the name feels familiar, and it makes your chest ache to see it.
I love how our action is stop being a mystery.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm trying to get it to scroll up on the screen chat, but it says stop being a mystery.
There are 5 padlocks on the bag, holding the largest pocket of the bag closed. Each of them is marked with a keyring or a tag which corresponds to something you found inside the front pocket of the bag. You try to decide which padlock to look at. The options we have are one with a ghost keyring, one with an anchor, one with a compass, one with a cat keyring, one with a paper tag covered in eye symbols.
Let's leave that one for last, shall we?
Yeah.
Anchors away, me boy.
This padlock is different. It is round with a round button in the centre which can move in 4 directions. You find a small notebook with a green cover. When you open it, you find several handwritten poems, and inside the front cover, you find a code. Blue equals north, black, east, white, south,
Okay, I better write that down.
yellow, west.
Okay, hold on. Yeah. Blue, black, white, and yellow. Let me show the chat my horrible handwriting. There we go. All right. Look at poem 1.
14:3. Since brass, nor stone, nor earth, nor boundless sea, but sad mortality o'ersways their power, how with this rage shall beauty hold a plea, whose action is no stronger than a flower? Oh, how shall summer's honey's breath hold out against the wrackful siege of battering days, when rocks impregnable are not so stout, nor gates of steel so strong, but time decays. O fearful meditation, where alack shall time's best jewel from time's chest lie hid? Or what strong hand can hold his swift foot back, or who his spoil of beauty can forbid? O none, unless this miracle have might, that in black ink my love may still shine bright.
So now we get to enjoy Alasdair reading Shakespearean Sonnets. This is going to be lovely.
Since brass, nor stone, nor earth, nor boundless sea, by William Shakespeare.
I think it's black. Yeah, I think I agree with you. Okay, so this is poem number 1. Okay, look at the other poems. Poem 2.
Do it.
8-2.
8-2.
Keats.
Bright star, would I were steadfast as thou art, not in lone splendour hung aloft the night, and watching with eternal lids apart, like nature's patient sleepless eremite, the moving waters at their priest-like task of pure ablution round earth's human shores, or gazing on the new soft-fallen mask of snow upon the mountains and the moors. No, yet still steadfast, still unchangeable, pillowed upon my fair love's ripening breast, to feel for ever its soft fall and swell, awake for ever in a sweet unrest. Still, still to hear her tender taken breath, and so live ever, or else swoon to death.
So that's
Bright Star by John Keats.
So that's white, I'm thinking. Complicated. Okay.
3 and 6.
Ooh. I should have been writing down the numbers, shouldn't I? Hold on. I'm going to go back real quick.
See, now I can decide whether I want to do that in Sam accent. Oh, sir.
Okay, fine. Well, you've committed now. Too bad.
Potatoes.
Do it.
In western lands beneath the sun, the flowers may rise in spring. The trees may bud, the waters run, the merry finches sing. Or there may be till cloudless night, and sway in beeches bare the elven stars as jewels white amid their branching hair. Though here at journey's end I lie, in darkness buried deep, beyond all towers strong and high, beyond all mountains steep. Above all shadows rides the sun, and stars forever dwell. I will not say the day is done, nor bid the stars farewell. Sam's poem in the Tower of Cirith Ungol by J.R.R.R.R. Tolkien.
So that's obviously yellow because there's multiple sun references there. 3-6. Which means this should be blue. Da-boo-dee-da-boo-da.
1 and 7. Oscar!
How you doing, buddy? By the way, we live in Reading.
The apple trees are hung with gold, and birds are loud in Arcady. The sheep lie bleating in the fold, the wild goat runs across the wold, but yesterday his love he told. I know he will come back to me. O rising moon, O lady moon, be you my lover's sentinel. Endymion by Oscar Wilde.
I don't associate that with the color blue, though. Okay, this is getting complicated. Okay.
So what do we got?
A bunch of stuff I don't understand.
Could it be that the cipher is third line, say if it's 3 and 6, is third line, 6th word?
I don't think so. I think this was the third padlock on the list. So the numbers were, for the first poem, they were 14 and 3. For the second poem, they were 8 and 2. For the third poem, they were 3 and 6. And for the fourth poem, they were 1 and 7. So if we did it in numerical order, let's see what enter the code options give us and see if we can blind this.
Okay.
What is the password? Oh my god, no. Okay, fine. Read the poems again. I don't think we have enough here. I think we should go back to the other padlocks and come back.
Okay.
No, I don't want to read the password. Read the poems again. Look at the other padlocks. All right, let's look at the... So this was the anchor.
Mm-hmm. Zalia is happy to give us a clue if we need one.
Okay. Let's try the ghost key ring.
You find a pack of index cards in a bag. They look like they come from an old-fashioned card catalogue, and you run your fingers over the edge of the stack. They feel familiar.
Let's... You remember the scratch of pen on card as you wrote them, knuckles turning white from how hard you gripped the pen, a desperate attempt to keep them with you.
The first card in the stack is different to the others. It is a handwritten message. I don't blame you, John. I'm angry, but at least I know the anger is mine. You let me take that back, at least. You need to take back who you are. Do you remember the date we first met? Melanie.
Okay, so Melanie.
You look at the cards, but none of them have anything useful written on them. You idly turn one of the cards over. There on the back is an image, part of an image, sepia toned. Another card, a different image. You turn over the cards and spread them out on the floor.
Ooh, let's assemble them. Look at the cards.
Oh my God.
Cool. Okay.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So
let's find.
we need to look. Here's edges. All right.
Yeah.
Look. Edges. That's a corner. The nice thing about programs like this is they have to orient the pieces correctly, or you can't do it. So
That's
there's
another
a corner.
corner. Yeah.
All right. There's the top corner. There's an edge. You go over here somewhere. All right. Anything with it that is just a middly bit, I'm getting out of the way for a while. Get out of the way.
I'll bet Zalia was so happy to be able to drop a puzzle in here.
Zalia, do you want to talk about how you came up with the idea for this and created this while I'm solving our puzzle? Maybe? Yeah, looks like. It's frustrating that they don't both move together, though. But then maybe it's wrong. Okay, fine. See, because... No, they don't move together either.
So how about we pick a corner?
I'm getting there.
Or a side, and we just build that, and then we build out.
Yeah. Oh, what was that? Oh! Oh, so they do make clicky noises when you get them right. Okay, yay, clicky noises when you get them right. No. Okay. These are the light colored ones along the top. There's got to be more of these darkened pieces along the bottom, right? Or did I get them all out of here? No. That's on the side.
That's the top left corner.
Okay, good. No. That's
Top right corner.
No. You.
So we've got all the corners.
Click.
There we go.
I like the clicky noises. It makes
The
me
clicky
feel
noise is
accomplished.
very satisfying.
Yes, exactly. What's this? Click. Okay. No. We need another bottom edge piece. Here,
Those two go together?
No, but those do. No, what about here? No, see the writing? There we go. Okay.
Now we're cooking.
Oh, here. No. What about you? That looks click. Click. Ha 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 ha. This has become very intense. I'm not paying attention to the chat. You should.
The chat's doing great.
How we doing, chat?
They are completely engrossed.
Okay. All right. We have the bottom edge.
Okay.
Excellent.
That's good. That's really good. We're doing great.
This looks like it goes maybe there, based on the color
Does.
scheme. All right.
So we want something with a straight edge on the left and dark coloration pretty much all the way through.
Here's one. Maybe.
Yeah.
Ooh. Wow, impressive.
Good eyes. Very good eyes.
Look at this. Make the clicking go. Okay.
Oh.
Look. All right.
All
now
right.
we're cooking with gas. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so we need maybe you. Good. Good.
You are so good at this.
How much time did you spend with your grandparents building puzzles?
None at all.
I spent lots.
I spent time with my grandparent obsessively reading TV schedules and eating biscuits whilst my parents grumpily maintained their social obligations.
I'm sorry.
I'm not. Well, I'm a bit sorry. All it's given me is a lifetime fondness for hobnobs and an ability to quote a lot of the Radio Times from memory. So, you know, it's all good.
I mean, forgiven values of good. All right.
Damn, son!
Folks, we have a frame. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, now things get difficult. So, let's start from the top. There's obviously writing going on here. No.
Just navigate by the globules, because obviously
Navigate by the globules.
the
You heard it
windy
here,
bits, the long
folks.
movers, the lumps on the edges.
Ooh, okay.
Like that.
Wrong color. No.
Wrong shape.
No. See the kind of darker coloration on this side? Alrighty. See things. Ooh.
Go with the predominantly dark one with the S on it up there, because it looks like that just plug. That's a really unique shape. It looks like it plugs in bottom left. No.
Here? Yeah, no, you're right there.
That one.
Where? Here?
Yeah.
Good job. Okay. Ooh.
There we go.
Ooh. This is so exciting. Oh, yeah, this is really fun.
That word is given. That is the other half of it.
Oh, wait, I moved my frame. Come back. Good. All right, so now we need something.
Yeah, it does. Good spot, Compost.
What?
The dark words appear to say statement given.
So there we go. Okay,
That is a
where's the
roof
M?
that seems to correspond with this building.
True, but hang on. There we go. Okay. Does that fit?
No,
Why not?
because it goes there instead.
Fine.
Thank you for your patience, chat.
I'm solving the puzzle as quickly as possible.
Ocean's figured out the poem riddle. Hold that thought, thank you.
Really?
Yeah, we'll probably be coming back to you on that directly.
See this? This seems to go up.
The
one
back of
level.
that is April. That is 1/7.
Oh, good. Okay. Here's the April. All right. Cool. Next layer. Layer 01. God, that anime was weird. Anyway.
Which one?
Lane.
All of them. All anime is a little strange, but
Lane.
oh yeah, Serial Experiment Lane was super weird, but very good. And you know, anime is good. I'm fond.
Come on. I know you go there. Look.
In fact, there's a bartender Gundam on
Why
Netflix
you
I
don't
keep meaning to
click?
watch.
Okay. Maybe it thwarts me. Okay. I need to get out of my working space. All right. Let's go back up here. I want to find this piece.
You did.
Maybe this. Light color. Aha. Up there. Okay. This is strangely compelling. Want that. Hue.
No. Yes.
You, I think, go no. Good.
That plugs in right there.
Okay. Uh-oh, I see the word abandoned. That's not good. This is so compelling. Oh my gosh. Zalia, this is so much fun.
Wendy, that's really accurate. We have talked before about how if I had made different life choices, my pattern recognition skills might have come in useful in other fields. Yes.
In Her Majesty's service, perhaps? Alrighty. There we go. Where is that little funky dude? You were the funky dude. There. No.
There.
Yes. Good. Stay on target, chat.
Oh, thanks, Ocean.
Oh no, don't do this for them. Oh no. Oh, good.
There were two other pieces hiding.
I was supposed to have a heart attack. It's like, no, don't do this. Zalia, that would have been very on brand if you had left one piece out. Ta-da!
Whoa!
Statement of Melanie King regarding events at the abandoned Cambridge Military Hospital during filming. Statement given 17th April. Episode 28, Skin Tight. Okay, well done, chat. 27 April.
1 padlock down, 4 to go.
It says enter the code. Because the question asked was, when did we meet, right? So let's try April 17th. But you can't open it. Look at the index cards.
Compost is suggesting 174 or 1704.
Let's look at the cards. No, April. April 17th.
You got an E still present.
Crap! Stop! Bad browser. Don't. Okay, this is UK dates.
Yep.
So 1704.
Yep. Boom.
The padlock clicks open smoothly, and you pull it away. It clatters as it hits the stone floor. All right, one down.
Turn your attention back to the bag.
4 to go. All right, here we go. Back to the bag. So, that was the ghost key ring, correct?
Yes.
All right. So, the anchor was the poems, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right. So, we don't have anything associated with the color, though. Let's come back to this one later. They each seem to be independent, so let's go on to the compass.
The compass on the keychain spins wildly around and around. Directions, physical space, they don't mean anything anymore. The journey will be the journey. You still look through the papers, curious what they could mean and resisting the urge to know. The first item is a postcard, the kind that you would pick up at a post office or a tourist office, when such things existed. The front of the postcard shows a picture of a loch, a snow-capped mountain in the distance. It looks beautiful. At the edges of your mind you remember stones turning beneath your shoes in the soft lap of waves against the shore. You remember a hand in yours. Is that clickable?
The back of the postcard has a handwritten message.
Is the purple text clickable?
No.
Okay.
Set off south from
Torridon and follow the Red Road west.
Follow the road west.
Red Road west.
Follow the road west.
Follow the Red Road west.
But the word red is here, but not here. Ooh! Ooh! Okay. Red. Fine. Okay.
Pass the activity centre and keep going until you reach the viewpoint, then park up. You'll want to head south until you reach a small lake and see the mountain to the southeast. Basira.
So that word red. Oh, Zalia, well done. Okay, so let's do that again. So, south, west, south.
Zoe just said, I'm going to say I made the postcard first and then tweaked, so the red road is just to make it clear what you're looking at. Thank you.
Okay. So the directions are south, west,
whatever the
south,
fuck the
small lake, and see the mountain to the southeast. Okay, so fine.
Okay.
Check the map. Yes, let's check the map. It's not some genius clue. It's a coding leftover. Okay, fine. Check the map.
You unfold the map that comes with the postcard and look it over. On the map, someone has scrawled a note.
I wonder if this is the red road.
I think it is.
Where is the note?
You trace the route with your fingers, intrigued by the game, and you want to see them again.
Okay, so follow the red... Where's Torrington? Hold on. Here's Torrington. What's the directions? Follow the south. Red south.
Follow the Red Road west, so that way.
West. And then it says, keep going until you reach the viewpoint. Viewpoint is the sun symbol. Where's the little sun symbol?
There.
Here. Well done. Okay. From there, you'll want to park up until you watch south until you reach a small lake. There.
Yeah.
I'm not going to try and pronounce that word. Fine. And see the mountain to the southeast.
Which it is. So that is 53.
I'm writing it down. It's between 77 and 78 and 54.
Good night, Kiwi. Thanks for joining us. Hope you feel better soon.
Have a good night. And the lake's name is Beinn. I can't see. You put your mouse on the top. Bheag. And I'm not going to even try and pronounce that.
And Zalia says be sure to check the note for this one. It will help.
Note. I don't see a note. Oh, scroll day note.
Remember, you read the numbers along the bottom of the map first, then go up. Thank you. And thanks for the clarification, Kiwi.
Bottom of the map first, and then go up. So 77.
54.
54. 77, 54.
This is so cool.
Okay, try again. Because we were between two, so it might be 77.53. Yes!
Padlock clicks open smoothly and you pull it away. It clatters as it hits the stone floor.
Okay. We're doing good. We're doing
Doing well.
Back to the back. All right, so we've done the anchor.
The anchor is the poems. That's the one we have yet to solve.
We've done the ghost key ring and the compasses attached. Let's try the cat. For the anchor, I'm kind of lost on the poems, but that's okay. I wonder if it's numbers that they have in common. 1, 2, 3. Not sure. All right, let's try the cat. The padlock with a cat eye keyring has 5 numbers to the combination. Of course it does. The cat keyring shows a grey cat with huge green eyes. It is very cute.
There's also a piece of paper with a maze drawn on it and a mobile phone.
You're going to make me play Snake, aren't you? Look at the maze.
In the centre of the maze is a cartoon drawing of a cat. Outside the maze is the drawing of an old-fashioned radiator. Inside the maze are several numbers, but they're not in any particular pattern that you can figure out. The note at the top of the paper reads, "Help the Admiral reach the radiator so he can nap, Georgie." The name sparks something in you, and while the puzzle seems simplistic, you decide to give it your time. You work your way through the maze and imagine the cat napping on the radiator.
Catting on the radiator. So I think what we have to do is solve the maze and get the numbers between here and there. So this puzzle has 5 numbers, and the last one will obviously be 8. Okay. Let's see.
So we pass a 3 and a 4 and a 5.
I don't know if that's the right. I think that is the only way you can go. So it's... Maybe we should trace it from the radiator.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go this way. 6, 1, 7. But 2 leads us around this way. 9. Oh shoot! I did it. 8, 6. 6, 1, 7, 2, 9. 8, 6, 1, 7, 2, 9 is too many numbers. And 9 doesn't actually get us in there. It has to come out through the 3, doesn't it?
Yeah, it has to come out through the 3.
So 3.
And I think it has to pass the 4.
If it has to come out through the 3. 3, 4,
5,
8.
5.
I'll say again. So 3, 4, 5, 8, 5. That's going to be too many numbers. 3, 4, 5, 8, 5, 8. See? Too many numbers. Three, 4, 5, 8, 5, 8 is what I get as well.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 8, 5, 8. Well, we'll try it, but this padlock is supposed to have 5 numbers, and that's 6. Hang on, let's read the paper again. Let's click on the radiator. You have some numbers to work with now. Try the phone lock screen.
Oh!
Oh, maybe that unlocks the phone. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 8, 5, 8.
Ha!
The phone unlocks and you have access.
You feel a small flare of satisfaction.
There
is a note on the screen. I never deleted your phone number, even after we argued. Maybe you should check that it's still correct, Georgie. Seems like an odd request, and you stare at the phone for several seconds. But it's the only clue you have currently. You think you'll look through the phone. You are curious, after all.
It's a bit nosy, you suppose, but you don't really feel bad about it.
There are lots of photos. Oh! Lots of photos of cats, especially of the Admiral. Just so many cat pictures. It's great. Look at that handsome lad. There are several photos of people too, and you think you recognize them. 2 women with their arms around each other. One of them is wearing dark glasses and holding a cane. Georgie, you realize. And Melanie. The names come to you, clear points in the torrent of horror. Georgie holding the Admiral, and an old photo of Georgie younger, beaming, her arms around a man who looks decidedly more awkward, but he's smiling to... Oh.
Let's check the rest of the phone. Look at the baby. I would like to see the baby. Alright, let's look at the web browser. Rude.
And it opens that web browser.
Oh god, it's a fan site.
Oh, that's so cool.
I love this. Oh my gosh, I could scroll through this forever. Look at all this. Look at all of you.
This is amazing.
Well done.
Look at this.
Excellent Easter egg, Zalia. I love it. With love from like at least 30 Magnus Archives fans.
You guys.
Oh, this is hilarious. Okay. Institute website. No, we need to focus. Focus, nerds. Focus. Right. Let's check the contacts.
You tap on contacts and scroll through. You recognize some of the names. Others are completely new to you. Apple Inc., Azu, Sarah Baldwin, Alex Brooks, David Seven, Grizzop Drikact Amsterdam, Trexel Geistman, Ghost Hunt UK Official, Gnome, Gwen, Karen, Katsu, Kayla, Edward Keystone, Melanie King.
There's Melanie. We'll come back to her.
Hamid Saleh Haroon Al Tahan, Keller Quillerton Sidebottom, Jonathan Sims, Zolf Smith, Christine Stevenson, Chelvar Stornison, Stewart. User. What the Ghost, Nick Wilcox, Oscar Wilde, and Yasmin.
The only option it gives us is to tap on Jonathan Sims here. Zalia, these are glorious.
This is so
well
good.
done. He opened the contact for us.
There's the first piece of self-identity we've had.
We've had a realization,
Yeah.
so we can.
Seems rather sparse. John Sims, the Magnus Institute, 07429.
07429. But Melanie said to check her number.
No, she said to check ours. The phone number looks wrong, though. It isn't long enough for a phone number. Try the padlock?
Yeah, let's try the padlock. It's okay, Zalia. Maybe later you can add to it again if you want to. 07429. Padlock clicks smoothly open.
Check it out.
And you pull it away. Back to the bag. All right, 2 to go. One of which is the poetry. Ocean, we may have to count on you. Ugh, paper tag covered in eye symbols.
Hello, John.
I'm sorry, Sarah. It's okay to go to class. Valhalla awaits you. The final 2 puzzles will be waiting for you when you get back. Have a good class.
Yeah.
I'm going to steal some of my water now.
How are you stealing some of your water?
I don't know. It's my water. Chat, we've been streaming for almost 2 hours solid. Please do make sure you take a break if you need to.
Zalia, this is a hell of a game.
I don't think we're going to get a break.
You did such a good job.
Tonight. It's okay. It's okay. Eye symbols. Here we go.
This padlock has a cardboard tag tied to it. The tag has a pattern of 4 eyes. The pattern makes you shiver in discomfort and desire. There are several pieces of paper in the bag which all show similar looking eye symbols. There are names on the papers too. They make you remember.
Clinging to the paper as he peeks through you and out of you, and you cannot stop the words keep coming, and it's so much worse, so much more horrifying, and you can feel the boundaries of the world beginning to warp and shatter, and it's your fault, and it's all your fault.
You feel unsettled. Your palms are clammy and your breathing comes a little too fast. Your throat feels tight. You want to leave this place and you want to hide, but the statements draw you in.
Read the statements. Folks, make sure you do hydrate and stuff, okay?
Do not dehydrate.
No dehydrating. Oh, gosh.
Okay. Statement of Sasha James. Statement of Timothy Stoker.
No, at the top there.
You spread the statements out around you and begin to read. You feel the weight of the eye patterns on you, like something is watching you. You aren't sure if this is horrifying or reassuring. The statements feel familiar, and they settle in your mind with the feeling of a favourite snack.
Okay, so there are 5 statements, but 4 eyes.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Sasha?
Sasha. Okay.
016 0204. Okay, so that's a 0 for sure.
Yep.
Zalia, you're puzzles. Okay. So 01. So that's a 1. Hold on.
How is that a 1?
Case number 016 0204. So all the zeros were the same, which means you can imply that this 7-digit string is symbols.
All right.
So this symbol, which is this symbol here, is the number 1.
Okay, I follow.
Okay, so 1 something 1 something something. Okay, now any of the rest of these line up. Wavy eye here. So wavy eye lines up as well. 1, 2, 4, 5. 0, 1, 6, 0, 2. So wavy eye is 2, which means the last number of that sequence is 2. So something 1, something 2. But we don't have this one, and we don't have that one. So we'll have to look at another statement of someone else.
Go ahead.
Okay, so all right, Tim. 017.
That confirms the 0 and the 1.
017 0171. Yep. 406. Okay, so do any of these line up with the symbols we still need?
I don't think so.
No. I'm sorry, Tim. You are of no use to me.
Double boss.
All right, Martin. How about you? 016 1203 016 1203. Which symbol?
That.
Yeah, we already had that.
Okay.
One. That's the number 2. We had that from here.
COVID, this is Zalia's Magnus Archives escape room game, which is...
Oh, sorry. Let me put the details in the chat. We've been very focused. I apologize. Ta-da. That is what we are playing right now. It's a fantastic game written by Zalia.
Yeah, it's so good.
All
oh my
right.
goodness.
Okay, so I still need sun eye, and I still need, I don't know what to call this one. Reflection eye. Haven't found either of those yet. Melanie, what do you got for me? Oh, I know what's going to happen. Damn it. It's going to be process of elimination. I'm going to have to figure out what all these other symbols are and what they aren't. Okay, so what numbers are we missing right now? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4,
According to Stitch,
6,
we're missing 5, 8, and 9.
7. Yeah, so we're missing 5, 8, and 9. Okay, so these are 5, 8, and 9. So let's... Alice, help me out here. Come on, Daisy. There's 8. Okay, so 0, 1, 8. Reflection eye is the number 8. So something 1, 8, 2. And so this symbol doesn't line up with anything we've seen so far. And the process of elimination, it has to be either a 5 or a 9. Because we haven't seen a 5 or a 9 come up in any of this. So we're going to have to guess. All right. So our code is either, she says, grabbing for the keyboard, is either 5182. It is.
Hey!
Woohoo! It was that or it was 9182. Either way.
Back to the poems.
Dun dun dun. Good guess, Stitch.
Yeah.
Very excellent guess. I just went in numerical order because there was only 2 possibilities and there's no consequence for getting it wrong. But that is a much more intuitive answer. Well done. Right. Back to the bag.
English literature.
Back to the poems. But now we have all this experience under our belts. We're all attuned to puzzliness.
To Zalia's puzzle brain.
Let us return to the anchor. Right. Okay. So we've got 4 poems. We have to enter a code. It is round with a round button in the center which can move in 4 directions. Green cover. Green is not one of our colors. Several handwritten poems, and inside the front cover you find a code. So blue, black, white, yellow. We think the first poem corresponds to east.
Yeah.
But the problem is we don't have a way of knowing in which order the directions or the colors come. We just have the number of the poems.
So we have to assume that's at least a starting order.
And I think the green notebook is a red herring as well because it doesn't correspond to any of the cardinally directioned colors. But what we do have we have that each of the poems have numbers. But I don't know if that's just like sonnet numbering or not. Excuse me. So, poem number 1 is the numbers 14 and 3, and we think it's the color black. line 14, third turn. Let's try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Right.
Ah, you smug bastard. Black.
And so was Stitch. Good job. Black.
Okay.
All right. That's what we're looking for.
So, all right, hang on. Flip page. So if we're going to take this in poem order, poem number 1
is black.
Using this mechanism comes up with the word black, which comes up with the direction east.
Which tallies with current thinking.
Fine. Okay. So let's carry this through. Poem number 2 8th line, second word. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Snow. White.
Snow. Which is white.
We appreciate the patience, chat, and we're engaging as much as we can. It's always difficult with puzzle solving, but we're hearing all your guesses, and they are all very good.
South. Okay, so 3, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Waters, which implies blue. Which means north. Fine. And then 4, 1, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yellow.
So gold, i.e. yellow, i.e. west. Okay. Fine. So now we have a series of directions we should go.
Yep. And a compass to put them in.
Where do we have a compass?
This padlock is different. It is round with a round button in the centre which can move in 4 directions.
All right, fine,
Assume
fine,
the
fine.
top is north.
Then what's the password? Because I have a series of directions. I don't have a series of numbers. That's what I'm missing.
Start with ESN.
Yeah, let's try. They were capitalized. You're correct.
Yeah.
So let's try ESNW.
There you go.
Ta-da! Good job, everybody. Good job. It thuds against it, but you're already moving on. I've moved on as far as I can. Okay. I think this calls for a break or a snack. Do you have a snack?
I don't have a snack. Choices were made.
I have a snack.
Choices were made.
This is a kilo of candied orange peel because this was the smallest container I could get it in, and it's gonna take me years to eat it all. But I'm very happy to try. So I'm going to have a piece because I've deserved it after all those puzzles. Look at it. It's a whole bucket of candied orange peel.
I keep suggesting things to do with it, and Margaret's
No,
completely
I'm just
logical
gonna sit here and eat it out of the
retort is
bucket.
just,
Leave me alone.
I'm going to eat it.
That's what I'm here for. I just want to eat it out of the bucket. Just one piece. One piece of being very good. Take it away. Make it go away.
Love my bucket. Oh, they're taking my bucket.
Right. A little bit of a sugar rush. Let's go.
You've managed to remove all of the padlocks. All that remains is to look inside the bag. Your hands are trembling with anticipation and fear. What if there's nothing inside? What if you were alone? Could this have been a cruel trick? It is not a hopeful world anymore. You know that instinctively.
I'm clicking on I'm scared.
You pull away from the bag and huddle back on the too soft sofa. It feels like someone should be there with you, but you are alone. Outside, the wind screams and the dirt screams and the seas scream, and you are silent and alone and hungry. You need to know. The bag opens smoothly and you peer inside. Your heart, if you have such a thing, is hammering in your chest. You pull out the items and lay them on the floor.
A stuffed toy.
There are a pair of stuffed toys in the bag. Fluffy Highland cows.
I'm sorry, I've scrolled past the text.
About a foot tall. One is brown, one is cream, and they both have lovely, deep brown eyes. You stroke a hand over one of them. The fur feels nice. One of them has a tag on the ribbon around its neck.
Okay, we have to read the tags.
You bought these in Waverley Station when we came to Scotland. Do you remember? You said you wanted to give me all the things I hadn't had when I was younger. You have to come back, John. We haven't given them names yet.
Zalia, my heart.
Good God!
You think
That you remember.
The press of people as you leave the train, his hand in yours, too cold, still, but warming minute by minute and clutching hard at your fingers, and the way he stares at the shop window and wants and wants and wants for a childhood he never had, of gifts and affection and trinkets to remind him of stolen moments of bliss. And how can you ignore, how can you not give him the world? You love him, you love him, you love...
Oh, Martin, your heart and your soul, and you love him, you love him, you love him. You hug the stuffed toys to your chest for a moment and welcome back that little piece of yourself.
Zalia!
You are
My
wrecking
heart!
people tonight in the
My
best way.
heart! Zalia, what have we done to you to deserve this? Shall we look at the book?
Let's look at the book. That's a familiar book. There is a slim volume in the bag. The cover shows a variety of weird things. A cassette tape, a microphone, a mouth with a tentacle coming out of it, a section of a man's face. It reminds you of someone, but you can't quite figure out who. You open the book and read the inscription inside. I know it's a bit weird to send you horror when the world is one big horror movie right now, but I remember seeing this on your desk once and thought it might help. You're too much of a stubborn ass to let this beat you. Melanie, you have a memory.
Sitting up late over drinks with Melanie and Daisy in the archive and doing a reading of some silly horror story in your spookiest voice, and they ask you ridiculous questions to see if you know the answer. And for a few moments the darkness is less and you feel human.
You miss them. You miss the lost chances to be closer to them, but this is part of you, and you gather it to yourself like something precious.
Oh yeah, our emotions! Oh, that one is... Let's look at the other items. A letter with an untidy scrawl.
The letter is a little ragged. The edges, the handwriting messy, but still legible. Remember I dragged you here to the quiz one time? First time you actually looked happy since the coffin instead of moping. Even when we got kicked out because they thought you were cheating because spooky powers. You're better than this, John. Better than him. So you better get your act together and come back to us. Daisy.
There is a photograph along with the letter. Millbank. You have a flash of memory. The scent of blood and sweat and metal against your throat, fingernails like knives, long nights in the archives, talking into the darkness, your fears and knowing they're understood. The endless dark of forever deep below creation, and her hand in yours, I'm assuming that's yours, nails digging into your palm, and you're clinging back just as tightly, desperately as the dirt presses in endlessly.
Yes, you remember. She's enemy and ally, and she understands. You miss her.
Zalia says the Morpeth Arms is the pub where I first attended.
Oh,
where I
dude,
my
nice.
First rusty quill meetup. How nice. It's in Pimlico, just around where the Institute would be. Lovely. Hunt for your family? I want to look at the other items yet.
Yeah.
A neatly written letter. This is Basira. This is not Tim. Tim would never write neatly.
This letter has neat joined-up handwriting, and it's sealed with a sticker of a ghost that sort of looks like a cat. Hey, John. I know we haven't got on recently, but I do know that you're a good man. You're my friend. I love you. And you deserve better than this. Better than being manipulated and abused and swallowed whole by the monster you had no choice in being tied to. You have friends, John, and a man who loves you very much. The Admiral misses you too. He's been moping for a while. Come back to us, John. Georgie. There is a photograph attached to the letter with a paperclip.
To the belly!
Look at the floofs.
Look at the floofs.
Tiny little evil murder goblin.
Baby. You shiver as you remember. She laughed at your joke, the stupid sarcastic one, and didn't immediately decide you were an unlovable prick and a joke in a seminar. Turns to drinks, turns to kisses outside her flat, warm from a concert and fizzy with adrenaline. Bedraggled and terrified, and she looks at you with shock and concern and care, more care than you deserve, anger and recriminations, and it hurts, but it's blunted by the fear which coils around you like a noose, and you wish you could explain, and you're so glad she's safe.
You reach up and touch your lips. Not a first kiss, but the first that felt like more than obligation. And the Admiral does look very soft in that photograph.
One more item, I think.
Yeah.
A beanbag owl.
You find a small beanbag in the shape of an owl. It's purple and made from silky fabric with flowers on it. Has a pleasant weight when you pick it up. If you had more of them, you could probably juggle them.
Oh, God.
You don't know if you can juggle, but you certainly seem to know the theory. Tim and Sasha got you this when you got promoted. They said it was like the Institute logo, but they couldn't find one in green. You hid it when people came to give statements, but you always got it out again afterwards. Martin.
The names mentioned bring a memory. Laughing over drinks, warm and tipsy the day you got the promotion and knowing that it wasn't right. They all know, but they treat you like you weren't a fraud. Birthdays spent eating ice cream and surprise cakes and thinking maybe you could be friends, maybe this is going to go well. Chatting with Sasha about esoteric texts from the library and Tim teasing you about mislabeled statements, and then it all falls apart and there's a flickering tape where she should be and Tim holding a detonator and it's all your fault, and how could you forget?
You remember how you failed them, how they were victims of this, the same as you were. The least you can do is hold their memories close.
I think it's time to go.
Let's do it. The final thing you find is another letter. Same handwriting as the first. Ooh.
Oh, honey. It's okay. I'll read it. You can almost know what it says without looking, but you think you want it to be a surprise. It deserves the time it will take for you to read it. Zalia, you got him. Oh, you got him. Take a second. It's okay. Oh, such emotion.
Oh, my emotions.
It's okay.
I'm
It's
good.
okay.
I'm good.
It's okay.
I'm good.
Do you want me to read it?
Yeah.
If you're reading this, then I hope it means that there's some part of you left. God, John, I really hope that. I miss you. When I was lonely, I didn't for a while. Or I did, but I sort of stopped caring that I missed you. When you pulled me out, it was like color and noise flooded back into the world. I saw you, John, and you loved me back, and for a few weeks we got to be happy, and they were the best weeks of my life. I got to see you just as John. I need you to know something, several things. This isn't your fault. I read his statement. He lied to you and manipulated you and abused you. You're a good person. You have friends, and we want you. We need you. I love you. I really love you. I think I've loved you ever since you let me stay in the archives after Jane Prentice. I hope this helps. I hope you remember. Come back to us. Come back to me, John. Love, Martin. You're right.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, you should probably bring this into Lent. I'm pretty sure I can't.
Okay. You realize that your hands are shaking. Your eyes prickle with heat. For once, the endless symphony of horror in your mind is silent. Martin, the man you love, the man who saved you just as much as you saved him. Martin is out there. Your friends are out there, and they haven't given up on you. Your name is Jonathan Sims, and you are loved. And you can't see it, chat, but the last thing says, return to them. You are ready to leave. There's little that you are taking with you. A jumper, worn warm and soft with care. A tin of tea, maybe the last in the world. Sturdy walking boots that have barely been worn, but contain a journey in potential. And a bag. It's not a special bag, just a worn black rucksack, a little battered. But inside is the world. You leave a note before you go. They may never see it, but it feels right. An appropriate ending to a small story that is just one part of a much larger one. A note to seal it into your mind and your soul. A promise. You take out a pen and begin to write.
Oh my god.
And then you open the door. The eye stares down at you, through you, and out of you. But for once, your gaze is not drawn to that impossible tower. Instead of your destiny, it is drawn to your home. You are coming home. And it says, take the first step. What do we want to write in the note, chat? I know what I want to write. Oh! No matter what you type, that's what it completes.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
Oh, the emotions. Oh, the emotions.
Zalia, that's incredible.
That's amazing. It's so good. Yes, we all love this AU. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Oh, that was so wonderful. Are you all right?
Oh, yeah.
Have some. Everybody have some water.
I'm
We're
good.
all a little
I'm good.
dehydrated. Oh, why would you do that to us? That was so many feels. Oh, so many feels. I'm like, should we take a break? I don't think we should take a break. I don't know if chat. What do you think? Does that feel okay? Is that an okay place for us to stop, or do we need a shenanigan?
I
or
think
anything?
a couple of bread licks would not take terribly much time.
Shall we do a couple of quick bread licks just to lighten the mood a bit?
I mean,
feel very accomplished. I mean, I interpreted poetry riddles this evening. It is past my bedtime as well, Wendy. We're just going to do one or two quick bread licks, one of which you wrote.
Yes, Wendy.
So you might want to stick around. So let us, and by us I mean me, I'm talking about myself. Let me get us back to a main camera.